Welcome to the new weekly report about becoming self-taught developer in the web development. My name is Frano and I am the owner of Self-Taught Developer channel on the YouTube, where I share the details about my progress, how to learn web development in one year or 1.5 years. This is the second week report where I will share with you details what I have learned. But for the details for each day, you can also check my website Self-Taught Developer, where I share the details, what is my progress based on the days and also the dates. This week was very good. I have learned very much in the HTML. For now, I'm still on the HTML, learning all the details, all the tag elements and all the basic foundation of the HTML, which is very good. It is very interesting, I need to say that, because I have seen a lot of details that I have used on the WordPress website when I was building the website, but I did not understand the basics behind that, how it's working, and also what are the details, what is the logic behind it. And for now it's pretty clear how to use this one, HTML, which is a very good. One of the details I would like to mention is that I have learned that it is very good to have something in your head as a project that you would like to build. Many people on the YouTube tells that you need to have a project that you would like to build with this knowledge, and that is correct. Why? Because when I'm learning this content by watching the YouTube tutorial or any other course on Udemy or something else, when you learn the foundations and the basics, and when you type the same stuff that you see on the person who is teaching you, it will not stick in your head easily. But when you use the basic knowledge, those foundation, and you build on your own what you need, what you would like to see on your website, it will stick much better in your head, because you are thinking about how to use those basic elements like HTML tags to build what you want to have on your website, and then you make a combination in your head how to use that, how this will look, and by doing that you build the knowledge how to use this tag element inside the HTML, and that sticks in your head. And this is very good, because if you just follow the tutorial and you repeat and you do the same stuff, you type the same words, sentences inside the HTML, what you are seeing on the tutorial, it will not stick easily, because when you pass that part of the tutorial, you go to the next one, you almost forget everything that you have what you have learned. But when you do that, use that basic knowledge of the foundation of the HTML and type it on your website, you see the results, and you change something because you would like to have something else on your website, some additional text, then you remember those basic stuff, those HTML tag elements, and then it sticks in your head and you do not forget that. This is the basic, this is something that I have learned this week, and this is something that I would like to mention to you in this weekly report, what is the most important I have learned this week. Well, not only that, I will share with you details. For example, inside the VS Code, you can see it here, I have started with the 12th of February, where I had a problem that my GitHub account did not have any commits. So there was an issue. After I started working with VS Code, I have opened a GitHub account with another email address. On my PC, I have another email address that is connected with the Git, and it is different to the email address I have on the GitHub account. So when you push commit on your GitHub account, it will not show. Just a minute, let's check it here. You will not see here in the contributions graph that you have contributions in this month on that date. So this was an issue that I needed to solve, and when I have searched the internet, Stack Overflow and a GitHub also website, I have found that there is an issue with with email address inside the Git, inside the VS Code. So I have made a tutorial how to solve that, and you can see it also on the YouTube channel, Self-Taught Developers, to see how to solve this issue. So I hope it will be helpful later on if you have the same problem. This was at the start of the week. You can see I have put an image. This is a way how to add image inside the HTML page, and then I have learned how to use an image that doesn't have that has a space inside its name. So for example, I had an image that was called Git new user commit with spaces. So in order to have a proper to have a proper name, I needed to add %20 instead of space inside the name of image to be precisely and also to be correct. Then I have added header, main and footer section inside the whole code. You can see that this is the main, this is the footer. So the whole HTML page, the body, is divided into three sections. The first one is heading. This is the heading, this is the header, which means HTML navigation. For example, learning what I don't know or what I have learned. And there is a H1 tag, which is welcome to Self-Taught Developer website. This is very useful because you divide the website page, HTML page, into section, which is good for the screen readers. Then I have added on the 14th of February, you can see that I have added a table with the rows, columns and headers, and this is below here. You can see this is the table I have added with HTML simple. It doesn't look easily and very good as a table because there is no CSS. This is the only HTML page with its elements and attributes, and when I will use CSS later on, this will be much prettier. And on a Thursday, on the 15th of February, I have started to use a form. I have built here a contact information form where you have fields where you can enter first name, last name, password and everything else. This is only on the front end, nothing behind. There is no functionality here because I'm not using JavaScript at all. This is simple HTML page. And then I have yesterday learned also how to put a list inside the code, inside the HTML, and here are different types of the lists. So you can see it here. It is a drop-down menu where you can select some of the selections, and we have here a box type form where you can select which type of a box you would like to have. So these are the topics I have covered this week. Today I'm going to learn additionally which form types exist, because there are several forms which are very useful, and I'm really excited to learn them all. The next goal for the next week is to continue and to, just a minute, here it is, to finish this free code camp. You can see it here. You can see it here. It is 4 hours and 7 minutes long, so it will take another 2 or 3 days to finish it with the practice. Because I'm learning each day. I'm waking up in the morning at 4 a.m. Currently it is 4:50 in the morning, so I'm learning for the 2 hours, and then I'm going to my daily job. So this is the goal for the next week. I hope it will be very good, and later on I will see where to move next. Will I learn with another tutorial from the YouTube, or I will go and build something on my own? And I think it will be the next step to build a website with 2 or 3 pages with only HTML. That will be a template for the next step, and that is to learn CSS. And when I learn CSS, I will apply everything at the end on the first project on these 2-3 pages with the HTML. So this is the goal. I would like to see a progress from the simple HTML, then using a CSS, to how these two same websites looks with HTML and with CSS, and the third step will be with the JavaScript. So it will be some kind of a small project that I'm building from the scratch up to the end. which is also a backend project I have explained in the first video on this YouTube channel. What is my goal and how to build a website that is similar with the currency strength meter. So this is all for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below the video. And if you have any questions or a comment, you can also click the like or subscribe so you can follow me. That's all for today, and see you next time.